Hey class, we just got done wrapping up a problem that we worked together using ratios before, and we went ahead and solved it using proportions. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and solve another problem also using proportions. Let me go ahead and move this. All right, so example, here we go. Pamela bought $32 kiwi fruit for $16. How many kiwi could Jasmine, how many kiwi could Jasmine and then we'll say in parentheses Pamela's friend buy if she has $4. Okay, so that's our word problem. Pamela bought 32 kiwi fruit for $16. How many kiwi could Jasmine, Pamela's friend, buy if she has $4? Okay, so that's our problem. Make sure we got that written down. We're going to solve this the same way we did the previous problem with proportions. Okay, but we have to create a ratio in words first. Okay, so let's make sure we got this written down. We are going to use cubes, so we got to use cubes. We got to remember, this is a word problem strategy we've talked about. It's cubes. Remember, circle the important numbers, underline the question, box keywords, eliminate unimportant information, and then solve. All right. So, let's read it one more time. Pamela bought 32 kiwi fruit for $16. How many kiwi could Jasmine, which is Pamela's friend, buy if she has $4? So we are going to need 32, circling our important number. We're going to need 16, and we're going to need $4. $16 and $4. All right, now let's underline the question. How many kiwi could Jasmine, Pamela's friend, buy if she has $4? So, in the box keywords, it doesn't look like we have any in particular. I guess we could box kiwi in the question because we are asking for how many what? Kiwi, right? Could Jasmine buy, Jasmine is Pamela's friend, if she has what? $4. So we know dollars. So up here in the top, Pamela bought 32 kiwi. We know that. Kiwi fruit for $16. We know that we have kiwi in dollars. How many kiwi, that's what we're looking for. Question marks all over it, right? How many kiwi could Jasmine buy if she has $4? So the two things that we are comparing, that's what we got to think about. What are we comparing? What are we comparing? What two things are we comparing in this problem? We got to create our ratio in words. What two things? Kiwi and dollars or money. Say either one. We're going to say dollars. All right, make sure you got this written down. I'm about to move this up a little bit. All right, move it up. So we have to create our ratio in words. That's what we're going to do. Right here. We're going to create our ratio in words. So ratio in words. We said the two things were kiwi to dollar. So we're going to write that here. Kiwi to dollars. Okay? Kiwi to dollars. Now remember, we're going to rewrite this. Instead of using the word to, we're going to use the what? The colon, right? So this is kiwi, colon, dollars. And then we can rewrite this as a what? Starts with an F. Fraction, right? We can rewrite this as fraction. So it's going to be our fraction line. Remember, the left word goes on the numerator. The right one goes in the denominator. So kiwi over dollars. So we have our ratio in words. Now remember, to create the proportion in words, all you do is have to copy and paste it on both sides of the equal sign. Okay? All we have to do, let me move this up. You should be able to see it. Just a little bit more. Here it is. And remember, this is our ratio in words. Okay? This is our ratio in words. Now remember, our proportion, a proportion is when two ratios are equal to each other, and that's why we just have to copy and paste this on both sides. So our proportion in words right, our proportion in words is going to be kiwi over dollars equals kiwi over dollars. Okay? So this is our proportion in words. And we created our proportion in words from our ratio in words. Okay? Now, this is the part where we got to use what we know. Use what we know to figure out what we don't know. Okay? Let's go back. So we're looking for what we know. Kiwi over dollars. How many kiwi do we know and how many dollars do we know? So let's go back and look at the problem real quick. That first sentence, Pamela bought how many? 32 kiwi. Right? Kiwi. 32 kiwi fruit for how much? $16. So we know we're going to replace 30 kiwi with the number 32. So in place of this kiwi, let me write this. Kiwi, we know 32 kiwi for how many dollars? 32 kiwi for how many dollars? 16. Now, the question, right? The question says, how many kiwi? So do we know how many kiwi we got? No, we don't know how many kiwi we got. Could Jasmine, Pamela's friend, buy if she has what? $4. So we know dollars. We don't know kiwi. And when we don't know something, we put a variable, right? So we don't know the kiwi, so we can even put K here. And we do know the dollars. That's 4. So we have just right now set up our proportion. We have set up our proportion. Now, we need to solve it. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So, K times 16, we get 16K. And actually, let me write it in a darker color. 16K equal sign 32 times 4. We're going to do that over here. 32 times 4 32 times 4, we got 4 times 2, we get 8. 4 times 3, we get 12. So we end up with 128. All right. Now, what's happening between 16 and K right here? What's happening? Multiplication. What's the opposite of multiplication? Division. We're going to divide both sides by 16. So whatever you do to the left, you have to do it to the right. 16 divided by 16, we get 1. 1 times K, we get K. Equal sign comes straight down. Now we got to figure out what 128 divided by 16 is. We're going to do that over here to the side. Remember, 128 is getting rained on. Where does it want to go? Inside. So we're going to put 128 on the inside over here. And 16 on the out. Okay, so how many times will 16 go into 12? It won't. How many times will 16 go into 128? So if we multiply 16 times 10, we get 160, right? 16 times 10, we just add the 0 on the end, we get 160. That's too much, right? So let's try 9, and then we're going to try 8. So let's do 16 times 9. 9 times 6, we get 54. Carry the 5. 1 times 9, 9 plus 5, that's 144. That's too much. That's too much. So let's try 8. 16 times 8. 6 times 8, we get 48. Carry my 4. 1 times 8, 8 plus 4, that's 12. Exactly on the money. So 16 goes into 128 8 times. 16 times 8 is 128. 128 minus 128, we get 0. So we got 8 as our answer. So K, which is our kiwi, is equal to 8. And I'm going to write 8 kiwis. Okay, 8 kiwis. So that's the answer to our problem. We just solved a word problem using proportional reasoning, using a proportion. And again, that's proportion part 4. Thanks for watching.